Hello, I'm Sarah Williams, the host of the Tough Girl podcast and the founder of Tough Girl Challenges, which is all about motivating and inspiring you. On the 4th of August 2025, the Tough Girl podcast celebrated its 10th year anniversary. And to celebrate, I headed off over to France to walk the GR10, a 950-kilometre journey from the Atlantic Ocean across the Pyrenees mountain range to the Mediterranean, which involved 53,000 metres of total ascent and descent. I think I'm actually going to have to go and touch the Atlantic Ocean. I think that makes logical sense to me. So let's go and touch the Atlantic Ocean. Bye-bye to the Atlantic Ocean. 10 a.m, let's go, day one. My stomach isn't great. I'm finishing my period, so my hormones are everywhere. I'm perimenopausal, so I'm getting anxious at things. The biggest hurdle to overcome is starting. And now I just have to put one foot in front of the other. I'm just sweating. Oh, I can literally feel my stress levels decreasing. Good morning, beautiful people. I always think it's spectacular when you're above the cloud layer. Look at that. I was going through the newspaper, every single story was about men. And it was all from like men's voices. And it just made me think, hold on, what hope did young girls have growing up without role models available? I was chatting with a friend, he said, Sarah, why don't you start a podcast? I started listening to podcasts then. And once I started listening, I got it. I understood the power of hearing somebody's voice in your head, the ability to share stories. And I thought, wow, this could be absolutely incredible. This is perhaps the best decision I think I've ever made in my whole life. I can't believe my options were stopping and camping early or carrying on walking up a 1,000-foot mountain, which would probably take 4 hours. Best decision ever. Good morning, beautiful people. It is day 4. Okay, let's get up. Let's get moving. I don't know who I'm trying to convince, you or me. I'm going to be heading up that way. I always be asked the question, what's motivating me to get into town quickly? First. Right, I want to try and get that on camera. 36 degrees. This ice cream is like the best ice cream I've ever tasted in my whole entire life. Oh my god, that's so good. Seeing women in the magazines, the newspapers, seeing them on television, so important. But for me, I want to take it to the next stage, because you can see women doing these amazing challenges, running these races, climbing these mountains, sailing around the world. But how did they do it? How did they get the time off? How did they fund it? How did they train for it when they've got a full-time job and looking after children or caring for loved ones? And that's what the podcast does. It shares the top tips and advice that women can then think, okay, well, that's what she's done. Maybe I can apply that learning to my life. It's just me sitting in sheep's poo. In the shade, because this is the only place in the shade. Hi, gorgeous. It's a big ass swing bridge. It's raining. I'm wet. There's cow poop everywhere. Hashtag living the dream. This is where I slept last night. Boom. Can you hear the bells? So these are all around the cows' necks. And this is sometimes what it's like when you're trying to sleep. Since I started the podcast, the landscape for women in adventure has changed a huge amount. You hear more and more women, especially breaking records, men's records. The change is happening, the needle is moving. I just want to make sure that it continues to move in the right direction. It's just such an amazing privilege to be out here doing this, to celebrate 10 years of the Tough Girl podcast, and I'm out adventuring in France on the GR10. Just stunning. Oh wow, it's so emotional. So we are currently at 2,731 metres, which is the highest point on the GR10. Yay! Everything's obviously downhill from here. Yay! For women in adventure, over the next 10 years, I just want to see it explode. Like, I just want more research, I want more funding, I want women to get more sponsorship, for them to get more exposure, for them to be on the covers of magazines, in newspapers, for women's stories to be out there mainstream, and so that it becomes the new normal. Good morning! I think this day is going to be called the day of shit. Sheep shit, dog shit, cow shit. Oh, there's probably rabbit shit in here as well. Caterpillar shit. What other shits are there here? Oh, God. This is spectacular. With the weather, the blue skies, the walking. Oh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm still sat here, it's 9:35. All the motivation and chat yesterday. Oh, I need to do bigger miles, I need to really challenge myself. Yeah, that's gone. I am laughing because I'm hoping this is not the route. Can you see it zigzags? I think I am on that zigzaggy path, but I think, like always, from a distance these things can look a lot worse than they actually are. Don't get psyched out by it in your head. Yay me! Woo! Ah, look at the view! Our first proper view of the Mediterranean. We've just walked across a country. Just over there, baby. Okay, bam, stop. The Mediterranean, folks, let's go touch the water, and then we have touched the water on both sides, which is pretty cool. There is no comparison, so if you see women running 100 milers or running across continents, don't compare your adventures and challenges with them. I literally want you to stop and to think, hold on, what do I enjoy doing? What are my passions? What are my interests? I would love for you to listen to the Tough Girl podcast. And that's how it continues. Women sharing their stories, women telling other women. It's just that positive spiral of motivation and inspiration. Down, I was like, oh God, there's a god-awful stench around here. What do you decide to focus on? The smell of shit or the sunshine? Oh God, I'm very deep and meaningful this morning, aren't I?